Well, it has been a while, hasn't it? A long while. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kaiju Brothers. I bet most of you thought I was dead by now or something, but no, I just haven't found the time to do another video. I know that's lazy or whatever, but we're gonna get back to it, and I'm excited. Some of you may have noticed that the channel says it has 4 videos and you can only see 2, and that's because I had a 17-minute long video about top 10 non-Godzilla kaiju, and it got flagged for copyright. So that's kind of why I haven't posted in a long while, but I'm just gonna continue making videos and avoid all copyright issues. With that stuff out of the way, I think I'm gonna go back to the underrated kaiju series with this video and talk about one of my favorite Godzilla kaiju, Gorosaurus. I've gotten a couple requests for this video, and I don't blame the people who requested it. I think Gorosaurus is quite an underrated kaiju. I think too often Gorosaurus is just shoved under the giant umbrella of giant dinosaur kaiju. And while yes, he's just a giant T-Rex or Allosaurus or theropod of some sort, he was one of the first, and you can't blame Toho for trying something new, just like in the case of Kamacuras. I think people are starting to realize this, and I've viewed in recent weeks Gorosaurus gaining quite a bit of traction and people starting to give him the light of day. Alright, first and foremost, let's take a look at Gorosaurus' design. Right off the bat, you can tell that he is heavily influenced by 1900s dinosaur designs, having a slouching upwards posture and using the tail for balance. His tail is very long and has a traditional reptilian kaiju design with many ridges. His arms are similar to many theropod dinosaurs such as the T-Rex and have 3 fingers. Gorosaurus has a long snout with 2 large nostrils and his characteristic horns above his eyes. His face is his calling card and really sets him apart from other giant dinosaurs in pop culture. Finally, Gorosaurus' color palette consists of a nice olive green and then a bright red for his chest and under his chin. Alright, next let's discuss Gorosaurus' appearances. As many of you probably know, Gorosaurus' debut was in the 1967 film King Kong Escapes. He appeared alongside Toho's King Kong, Mechani-Kong, and the Serpent of Mondo Island. Gorosaurus mainly appeared here because Toho wanted their movie to be similar to the original King Kong movie, in which he fought a T-Rex. Kong even kills Gorosaurus in the same way by breaking his jaw. While he doesn't get a ton of screen time, I think Kong and Gorosaurus' fight is the best part of the movie. It was the first time Gorosaurus' trademark kangaroo kick was seen, and he had a big enough effect on audiences to make a return in future movies. Our boy's next appearance was in the cult classic Destroy All Monsters. Originally, Baragon was going to take the place of Gorosaurus in this movie, but the Baragon suit had been used for the Ultra series and was not in tip-top shape. In fact, Gorosaurus is even called Baragon in the English dub of this film. In the climax of the film where the Earth monsters fight King Ghidorah, Gorosaurus is the one who knocks him down with his trademark kangaroo kick. Gorosaurus is given quite a bit of screen time in this film, and the audience is able to see his personality grow and develop. His next appearance was in the show Ike Godman. As you can tell, the suit is in very bad shape at this point. The jaw opening mechanism doesn't even seem to work, and the suit overall just looks baggy and sloppy. This was a troubling time financially for Toho, and they used a lot of old suits such as Gabra and the Gargantuas for this series. Godman fights this awkward rendition of Gorosaurus and ends up destroying him with a beam attack, but it's ultimately a generic brawl. Gorosaurus makes brief cameos in Godzilla's Revenge and Godzilla vs. Gigan, but it's just stock footage, so nothing really to note. With his appearances wrapped up, let's talk about Gorosaurus' potential future. Now this is controversial, but I honestly think Gorosaurus has no future in the MonsterVerse. With Godzilla vs. Kong about to come out, I honestly don't think the MonsterVerse will continue after that film. Even if it does, I don't think Legendary is going to spend money on a name like Gorosaurus. While I like his design and it's different than most giant dinosaur kaiju, it's nothing Legendary can't make themselves. Where I do think Gorosaurus could come into play is in Toho's cinematic universe they plan to make in 2020 and beyond. The company said they were going to bring back a lot of old favorites, and I don't doubt Gorosaurus will be one of them. In conclusion, I think Gorosaurus is one of those kaiju people don't hate, it's just they forget he exists. I think he does have a close following, although there's not much to follow, and I hope he appears more in the future. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that next installment of the Underrated Kaiju series. Please comment below who you would like to see next. As always, like and subscribe, and this is Z, signing out.